All right, so we're on this side here. Now sometimes what happens, you're here and you're doing half back, or you're on your side, or they force this position and you were late in getting your control and they start to sit out and you're losing your lower body. So we're here and he starts to remove this hook and he starts to put his hips on the ground. I'm losing control here. Okay, back again. When this happens, I want to make sure that I get my top hook in. So I'm always trying to keep a bottom hook in. If I lose that, I got to make sure I have my top hook in so that I have something to work with here. So we're here. I'm on my side. I maybe stretched him out, and he starts to free himself. So I make sure I get my top hook in, and I keep my knee in as long as I can. Right now, my knee is underneath his hip. Whoever gets their body to the ground is generally in control. So if he gets his hips to here, I've probably lost the position. Come back up. But if I can keep his hips off the ground, I'm generally in good control. I'm going to still maintain a hook here with my other leg. So I lost my bottom leg, I gained my top leg. Now, just like we were doing earlier with the seatbelt, I'm going to try and make him go up face first on the floor. So I tuck this foot behind me so I can push off of it, and I'm going to try and push with my chest, like I'm trying to push his chest onto the floor. So I'm pushing my whole body on top of him, and then I'm going to take my knee that was underneath his hip, and I'm going to move it up and behind his head. Okay, so we're here again. So we're here. I'm on my side, I tuck my foot in, and I start to drive until I'm getting my weight on top of him, and then I bring my knee up behind his head. Now from here, I'm holding tight, I'm holding with my hook, and I'm going to pull him up on top of my thigh and sit down. So now I'm on my butt, not on my back. That's when most people screw up. They go like this, and then they start to sit out again. I'm here, I lift him, so now I'm sitting on my butt just like butterfly. This heel's pulled in, I'm twisting my knee in. And then we fall to the other side. So now we have half back on the other side, this foot. I put my foot on his hip bone, and then we can start attacking from here again. Push the wrist down, look for that one-arm choke. It's hard to get to the other variations of the choke from here, sorry about that. Because I can't get this arm out very easily. That's why I prefer this side. It's hard to attack with this arm. Here, the one-arm choke's still an option though. Now from here, a lot of times they start to bridge up to try and escape again. And then from here, we go back to here. And we can elevate back, get into this position again. And again, you're either using the seatbelt, the one-arm choke control position, or the rear naked choke control. So once again, he starts to free himself off that bottom leg. I'm losing it. So I pull this foot back, push and drive my chest into him, bring my knee to the outside of the elbow, pull him up so I'm sitting on my bum, go back again. Foot goes on the hip bone.
Why on the hip and not a hook?
Yeah.
It's to make it easier for me to hook with this arm. So if you decide to try and grab my hand, later on we're going to be hooking like that to defend. So this is more of an option now. So now again, we're here, he bridges up. We come to here, I elevate him back again, so we're back to half back again. I'm stretching him out, he starts to free himself. I make sure I get my other hook in, bridge, knee up, sit, bring him to the other side. You can attack from here still, but it's usually only the one-arm choke. Does that make sense? It's going to be a little bit tricky. I call that one the Marcello, because Marcello Garcia is the first person I saw doing it, and I was like, oh, that's an awesome move. I really use that one. That one saves your skin so much. It's really worth spending some time on. Okay, let's give that a shot. Let's go. Thanks.